Finding your own art style is the #1 question I receive from my students. So if you'd like to learn how to achieve your own personal aesthetic, keep on watching, because I'll give you 5 of my favorite tips on how to develop your own art style. So let's debunk a big myth first of all. You do not find your own art style. You do not magically stumble upon it. You develop your own art style after years and years of practice. And that's the case just like developing any type of personal taste. For example, the type of food that you like, the music you listen to, and the pretentious foreign film you like to watch. All of these have developed through a lot of the exposure and through a self-discovery journey. And it's ever evolving as well. Understand that your art style is not set in stone and it will develop like any type of personal taste that you have because you're changing as well. Now you might be sitting here in your sweat telling me that you are not interested in fashion. You're not interested in fashion whatsoever. But the fact that you decide to wear this oversized hoodie and jogging pants, this is a conscious decision for you to be comfortable. As humans, we all have to wear clothes. What we wear is dictated, of course, of the different settings, whether I can be formal or casual, sitting in my basement or going to school. But we're talking about your core aesthetic right now. What are the type of clothes that you wear and makes you feel yourself, makes you feel comfortable and 100% authentic? Let's start by being an observer. So you've probably looked at a lot of fashion magazine or spent way too much time on TikTok looking at different type of influencers. And the more you look at different fashion trends, the more you can make your own decision whether you like something or not. So as someone who likes art, you will naturally gravitate towards a specific type of art. That's a good thing. Go on Instagram, follow and support artists that you like, create a mood board on Pinterest, and allow yourself to revisit these illustrations over and over again. These are all actionable steps that will help you get a sense of the type of aesthetics that you like. Remember, the more you expose yourself to art, the easier you'll be able to narrow down the type of art that you like to look at. Take some time to reflect on what you like about these type of drawings. Is there a specific artist that you like? Put it in the comments below so we can all discuss about it. So when I was a kid, I was highly influenced by Hergé's Tintin, for example, and the scribbles from Sampé's Le Petit Nicolas. These are just a few examples of the artists I like. I like the playfulness of Cozy Tomato's drawing and how simple it looks. I also like the editorial look and the clean vector-like shape of Tommy Parker's illustrations. And this is an important exercise for you to develop your own sense of aesthetic, because the more you observe, the faster you're able to make a decision and the closer you're able to narrow your niche. Clothes are more than a simple piece of cloth. They are also linked to your social identity and how you present yourself. Same goes to your art style. Personally, I use my own art style to convey a little bit of my personality, my playfulness, and also showcase different messages that I'd like to convey. There's a lot about an artist that you can tell through its art. And that's why a lot of people say that AI art is also devoid of any type of emotion. But that's a whole different discussion. So remember that your art style is your artistic fingerprint. From the outside, people will focus on your color palette, your composition, your artistic skill, whether you draw very realistically or very simplistically, like abstract. But for yourself, it's a conscious decision to draw in a very specific way, effortlessly, because it's part of who you are. It's part of your artistic DNA. Emotionally, you also convey part of your personality, your sense of humor, your perspective of the world, and you share your values. So for example, I like to draw my characters with small beady eyes and oversimplified round nose. But that's not because I cannot draw realistic eyes or noses. It's a conscious decision that I make as an artist to draw it in a fun and simplistic way. In fact, you'll see that most artists who have a very simplistic style know how to draw very realistically. And that's because in order to find your own style, you need to draw a lot. So let's continue on your fashion journey. So before you can define your own sense of fashion, you'll need to try a lot of different type of clothes as well. After seeing what looks good on models, you need to start and wear those clothes to see what fits your body type, what fits your skin tone, and what makes you feel comfortable as well. What type of material that you like, and what are your friends wearing as well. Developing your own style is a long road to self-discovery. There are no shortcuts, you need to put a lot of hours. However, I've heard from many artists that the biggest challenge is really to find inspiration, and that's why they cannot start committing to drawing every day. To help you stay motivated, I recommend that you participate to one of those various drawing challenges. So for example, it could be Mermaid in May, when you're supposed to draw a lot of different mermaids. Inktober, where you can find different lists of spooky prompts for the whole month of October. There's also fun draw this in your style on Instagram popping up here and there. Just do something that will help you commit to X amount of days. In my case, I participated in 100 Days of Happiness, where I committed myself of drawing 100 illustrations based on something that made me happy on a specific day. So favor quantity over quality. This was also a great way for me to practice gratitude, as I was also honing my skill of drawing on the regular. I promise you that you'll see an evolution from the first drawing to the 25th drawing to the 56th drawing to the 100th drawing. You just need to commit to it. For me, drawing is also a way to prioritize myself, my well-being in this very hectic world. So if you want to do art for the validation and for the likes, you're not doing it for the right reasons. So remember to invest in yourself. One good example is if you buy an expensive piece of clothing like a leather jacket, you'll be more prone to wear it more often to make your money worthwhile. It's the same thing with art. So first of all, yes, invest in your time. Your time is invaluable, and commit to drawing. But also, let's be a little bit more materialistic. Go and purchase art material that really excites you, like a brand new art book, or if you're really into digital art and you know that you're going to commit, buy an iPad Pro. Because this was the best purchase that I've made to really help me commit to my art practice. Just because this was such a big piece of investment, it really pushed me to start drawing every day to make it worthwhile. And also, it really got me excited to have a brand new piece of technology. Finally, go with the flow. Be aware that your art style may evolve with time and will change as well, just like your personality or aspects of yourself, as we are ever-evolving beings. I'll recommend that you go on this journey of self-discovery with the mindset of growth. Don't be afraid to try new style, different type of medium to help you not only develop but grow your art style. And I also have a channel on Skillshare, so you can check my link below if you need to get 1 month free with me. There on Skillshare, there's also a lot of very talented teachers where you can learn different type of technique from. Finally, remember that developing your own art style, well, it's a long journey to self-discovery. First of all, you'll have to train your eye. So consume a lot of art, absorb different type of techniques, and this will help you narrow your niche of interest. Second, express yourself. Understand that finding your own art style is like finding your own artistic fingerprint. It's a journey to self-discovery, and it will take time. Third, train your hand. Draw a lot. If you can, draw every day, and if that helps, commit to one of those various artistic challenge online to really get you going. And also, this will help you find inspiration every day. Fourth, invest on yourself. That means dedicate time to draw, if possible, every day, but more importantly, splurge on something nice in order to get you excited to get back into drawing. Lastly, grow. Experiment with different techniques, take classes, keep the mindset that your art style will evolve and that the art style of today is not set in stone. Just like you are ever developing, your art style also will change and evolve. And here were my 5 tips to help you find or develop your own art style. If you found this video useful, give it a big thumbs up and also leave a comment to let me know who inspires you as an artist. Don't hesitate to subscribe. Also, this is a new channel and expect more content about art, inspiration, productivity. That's it for today. Stay creative. Bye.